Hey guys, Andrew here. Welcome back to the channel. So guys, I know I haven't done a lot on the media channel for a while. And guys, forgive the background noise. I'll edit it. The governor and the maintenance people are here today. So guys, I found a really great series based on true events on SBS on demand. SBS is a special broadcasting service. It is on streaming, but it is free streaming. In Australia, most of our free-to-air do have streaming as well. And guys, I'm about to completely mangle this, so I do apologise. But it is the story of Viktor Lyshenko, who was the Russian spy who was poisoned. He'd come to Britain through the right processes, got citizenship, and knew he was poisoned. And guys, it was back in 2016, before the Salisbury poisonings as well. And I've got to say, I'm only up to like the first and second episode, but it is very true to life. David Tennant as Victor seems to do a really, really excellent job. So if you're into documentaries, geopolitics, especially what's happening with Russia, Ukraine, and the geopolitical fallout from the Viktor Lyshenko poisonings and the Salisbury poisonings, which happened in 2018, that people fell very, very ill. They couldn't actually work out what it was, but they knew it possibly was a terrorist attack. They worked out that there was some retired spies there from Russia. Russia and the KBG unfortunately didn't have a long history back to the USSR of offing their enemies through chemical poisoning. Until quite recently, a lot of these poisons couldn't be picked up. Now we have the technology through contact tracing, through Geiger counters, through pathology methods to pick up these things either in autopsy, in blood, in urine samples as well. So we can now pick up things like pyrons, we can pick up decay, so if it's a radioactive substance, we can test white powders, and then back to basics, things like sniffer dogs, pill testing, and good old forensics as well. So contact tracing, because contact tracing isn't just used in COVID or outbreaks of communicable diseases, used in crime, in mass terrorism events as well. It is a very good statistical tool, and that's what was used so much during COVID as well, because it eliminated who needed to get tested or who didn't need to get tested as well. But it's a really, really great series. I know it's British and you can hear a bit of the British accent, but for a family who had immigrated over, that would be quite realistic as well. And I've got to say, this family just wanted to live a quiet British life. Victor, Victor Shasho Linkenko was honest with the police, and I've got to say to the British police, can't you believe people? Thank God you believe them. Um, they were able to do bedside confessions as well. It was plutonium, I believe, that was used as well. So they were able to get a urine sample, push it to the front of the true. Then the family was put into hiding as well. But it shows you the fallout, the lead up to it, and the geopolitical context as well, and how serious terrorism is today, because what we all think about in terrorism is very different to the reality as well, and how organized some secret deep state organizations are. So there is an argument about that the KGB and the Stasi never actually stopped. They just, when the USSR fell, they just went into hiding, became other names as well. So it's explores that geopolitical context, the police treating people seriously, the handballing, the two people going, there's something to it, because originally the nurses and doctors at the hospital thought he was crazy, thought he was paranoid, but when the police went and checked it out, they go, hey, that's the most level-headed, paranoid person that I've ever talked to. His story makes sense. Let's take this seriously. And I've got to say kudos to them as well. And they then, once they realised it was a geoterrorism event or a terrorist attack, essentially a chemical attack on a British citizen, they took it very seriously with terrorism public information as well. Because in the original tapes that are on Rumble, he said that he didn't think the British public would be interested, but these tapes were to be released after he died as well. But it attracted worldwide attention as well. So it's a really good series. Please be aware it is MA15 because it does talk about terrorism, geopolitical events, and they do have the disclaimer that some people and some scenes have been fictionalised as well. But I've got to say, David Tennant does a really good job. I'm not sure of the other actors as well, but if you're looking for something to watch, it's really good. Sorry, guys, series. The garden's here, so it's flaring up my allergies. So check that one out. If you're interested, feedback if you've watched it, and if you watched the Salisbury Pudding one that's also on SBS. I think it is on the leaving soon list as well. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments as well. Guys, the other places you can find me is over on the main channel. So that's Annie in Wonderland, How to Experience the NDIS. Over on Blogger, same handle, Annie in Wonderland, How to Experience the NDIS. As Andrea Nunn on Rumble. The podcast, which is Enabling Progress, Conversations Around the NDIS. Then also Patreon and Substack I have started to my subscribers. That's why you're not receiving emails. I'm setting up the process for you guys to be on the free tier of the Substack. So guys, if you want to like, share, subscribe, comment, really helps the channel. And if you want to go and subscribe to the main channel where I'm talking about NDIS, disability, life with a disability, life with chronic illnesses, really does help. I'm up to 85 subscribers over there. Goal for this year is to get it monetized by subscribing. Really does help the channel as well. So guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.